Hey, do you think you would freak out if you ever found out that you were actually going to have a scene with a very famous actor? Uh, I did. So, in this video, if you stick around to the end, I'm going to share with you two great techniques that I used that were incredibly helpful for me so that you will be much more prepared and relaxed if you ever get the opportunity to work with a famous actor. And at the very end of the video, I want to share a special bonus with you. So stick around, watch it to the end, and you'll get the link for the bonus. Okay, let's get started. Hi, I'm Aaron Marcus, and welcome to the Actor Career Center and the Acting and Modeling Quick Tip channel. This channel, I'm here to share information with you that I've learned from the 36 plus years and almost 1,300 bookings that I've had. And the other thing too is if you haven't done this yet, please subscribe, click the bell notification button so you will know every time I upload a new video. I try to do it every Tuesday, but depending on my schedule, sometimes that changes. And if you like the video, please give it a thumbs up. It can be really scary to find out you're going to be working with a famous actor. I've been very, very fortunate, and I've actually had opportunities to have scenes with 3 Academy Award winning actors. And the very first time that happened, I was really scared. I was very nervous. The actor was named Judi Dench, and it was a really interesting film. The scene was wonderful. I had a great time working with her. She was so nice. It was just incredible. Somebody who was just so giving and sharing and very complimentary. She was just a wonderful, wonderful human being and just an amazing actor. So here's the first strategy that I want to share with you. In this particular scene, I was her priest. She was coming into a confessional booth and she was going to be confessing. So first of all, when I booked the role, I knew I was going to be really scared because I certainly knew about Judi Dench. So here was my strategy, and this is what I wanted to share with you. Since the scene called for me to be her priest, and I'm not supposed to know who she is, I don't even see her. I mean, she's just talking through a little round hole on the side of the booth. I decided that even though I saw her ahead of time while they were setting up scenes and she was hanging around on set, I had nothing to do with her. I thought, you know what, number one, and this is just my overall thought that I wanted to share with you as well. Yeah, she's incredibly famous, won Academy Award. I decided to just look at her as a human being. She's a person. She eats food. She puts on clothes. She does a lot of the same things that all other humans do. And that's how I was seeing her. Not as a famous actor, just another human being. Now, because I was her priest, and this is all very confidential, I made a very definitive decision that I was going to have nothing to do with her. I didn't look at her. I didn't talk to her. Didn't share pleasantries, nothing. I stayed away from her the entire time. When we finished shooting, I did hang out with her, and that's when I just learned how incredibly nice she was. During the shoot, it was a very tough scene for her, and she was just, and the director was great, but he asked for the scene to be shot multiple times. And she had to do some very difficult things over and over and over again. Never balked at it, never complained. She was just incredible. So, you know, part of my strategy was it was based on my relationship with her in the scene. And by not having contact with her, I found that to be so incredibly helpful. And yeah, once again, I was just viewing her as a human being and someone who was coming to me for help. I was going to help her. So that was one setup. Another Academy Award winning actor I had a scene with, was Ellen Burstyn. And Ellen Burstyn also just an amazing person and an unbelievably talented actor. I was just so fortunate to have a bunch of scenes with her. So I had a very different strategy with Ellen Burstyn. For Ellen Burstyn, I was her caretaker. I was supporting her. I was taking care of her. I would do things for her. So I had just the opposite approach. I made sure that I spent time with her. We would have meals together. We hung out. I was asking her all kinds of questions about her life and stories and acting experiences. Actually, one of that was pretty cool when she said that she won an Academy Award, but she just didn't want to go. She just didn't feel like she wanted to go to an award ceremony, and actually she said she wished she had, looking back on it many years ago. But anyhow, the point is, for her, because this is someone who, once again, character-wise, I cared for her. I did a lot of things for her. I had worked for her for many, many years, and I just wanted to be able to do everything that I could for her. So for that particular role, I needed to find things about her that I really cared about. Now, sometimes, look, as you all know, sometimes you're doing a scene and you've got to show certain emotions and you don't feel it from the person, especially, let's say there's love or tenderness and care, and you really don't like the person. You've got to find some things, at least something with that person that attracts you, that connects you. For her, it was very easy. There were so many things that I liked about her. And that was so incredibly helpful to me as another actor. Once again, I wasn't looking at an Academy Award-winning actor. I was looking at a person who I really cared about. And the scenes worked. So, my suggestion is, if you ever do get the opportunity to work with famous actors and you are feeling a little freaked out and nervous, I get it. I was too. Number one, just understand they are people. Look, yes, maybe they are much wealthier than you. Maybe. Maybe they live a very different kind of life than you. That's possible. Work-wise, I'm sure it's a very different experience for them than you. But you know what? They're still human beings. They still eat, they sleep, they go to the bathroom, they put on clothes. They're human beings. They have, relationship issues. They have love in their life. They're like everybody else. So treat them that way. And also, depending on the character, make sure you do things that will help you develop your character and make the scene more interesting, whether it's spending time with them, whether it's avoiding them, whatever it is. But those are the two things that I found very, very helpful. For the bonus, and you are going to get a chance to watch a really good video that I put together. I live in a small market, and I decided many years ago that I did not want to move to New York or any other major market. And yeah, it's true. Work-wise, not a great decision. It certainly it would have been better and still would be better if I had lived in New York or LA and now even Atlanta. But it was a good decision for me. And once again, I would never tell other people what they should or shouldn't do. But if you do live in a smaller market, and if perhaps you can't or you don't want to move to New York, watch the video. And you're going to learn some really interesting things in there. Actually, it should be, sorry, wrong hand. You should see the link right up here, and feel free to click on it and watch the video. The very, very last thing, as you guys know, for this channel, I spend a lot of time working on this and uploading lots of videos. There are like almost 290 videos now that you can watch. Please share it with other people. Share it with your acting friends. The whole purpose of having this is to help other people in the industry. So share it. throughout your social media platforms. Share it if you send out emails to people, so we can continue to build a great channel of actors helping each other. We're not competing. Let's help each other. So anyhow, I just wanted to ask you to do that. And the very, very last thing, hey, look, if you ever had an experience with working with a famous actor, please tell us what you did, what the experience was like. Was it difficult? Was it easy? Did you do something that made the scene better? Please share it below in the comment section so we can all learn from you as well. I'm Aaron Marcus, and I can't wait to talk with you again soon. See ya.